They tried to block this message 3 times, yet here it comes, arriving now, breaking through barriers you may not even have seen. Chosen ones, this is not a coincidence. The universe has waited, measured, and tested before allowing these words to reach you. Today, you will witness wisdom that has been hidden, whispers of guidance that only the ready can truly understand. For centuries, the Shaolin masters spoke of timing as the silent teacher. There are lessons the world will not show you until your mind, body, and spirit are ready to perceive them. Certain truths remain veiled, not because they are absent, but because premature revelation can mislead the seeker. You are being prepared even through the obstacles, the pauses, the seeming denials of fate. In this video, you will uncover the deeper layers of self-mastery, the subtle techniques that awaken hidden strength, the quiet practices that sharpen intuition, and the spiritual principles that guide the chosen toward their destiny. You will learn why repeated blocks are not failures but sacred markers, designed to align you with a higher path. We will explore ancient Shaolin insights rarely shared, revealing how stillness can reveal truths no noise can teach, and how discipline can illuminate doors you didn't know existed. These are not lessons for everyone. They are for those who have been quietly called, for those who sense the weight of destiny pressing gently on their shoulders. By the end of this journey, you will understand why this moment is pivotal. You will see how to navigate life with clarity, power, and grace, stepping fully into the role you were born to fulfill. Welcome to Shaolin Soulfire. If you are ready to awaken, to claim the wisdom that was waiting for this very moment, subscribe now and step into the path that only the chosen can walk. Time is not as it appears. The moments you chase, the doors you knock upon, they open not by force, but by a rhythm unseen, a pulse deeper than thought. Life moves according to a pattern that cannot be rushed. Even the river waits for its course, carving valleys only when the rock softens, only when the earth is ready. So too with destiny. It unfolds with quiet precision, often unseen, often misunderstood. The Shaolin masters understood this in every breath, every stance, every movement. Strength is not measured by how quickly a blow lands, but by the patience to strike only when the moment is complete. A warrior may train endlessly, yet he waits, watching, sensing the exact instant to act. There is power in waiting, there is wisdom in restraint. The universe teaches this same lesson, for timing itself is a form of intelligence far greater than any human mind can grasp. Obstacles appear as resistance, yet they are not punishments. They are divine filters, sifting the unready from the prepared. Each delay, each closed door, each moment of waiting shapes the spirit, strengthens the mind, and sharpens perception. What feels like frustration is often the quiet hand of the cosmos, guiding you toward alignment. Even the strongest chosen one cannot rush the current of fate. To act too soon is to meet failure. To act with patience is to meet destiny. The masters call it harmony, moving in accord with the world rather than against it, bending without breaking, waiting without despair. Learn to see obstacles as mirrors. Each block, each pause, each trial is a reflection of readiness yet to come. Life is teaching you to flow with its rhythm, to sense the invisible currents that carry you forward, and to trust that what is meant to arrive will do so in perfect time. Strength often lies where the eye does not reach, in the quiet chambers of the mind and the hidden fibers of the body. Many wander through life unaware of the force within them, believing power must be won from the outside. Yet the ancient masters teach that the true warrior discovers it first within, in the stillness of breath, in the precision of movement, in the discipline of thought. Personal mastery begins with recognition, the awareness that every heart carries a flame, every mind holds clarity, and every body is a vessel of potential waiting to be unlocked. The Shaolin path is built upon this understanding. Before a fist can strike with certainty, the body must obey. Before the mind can see with discernment, it must be trained. Before the spirit can rise, it must be grounded. Mastery moves from the tangible to the unseen, from form to essence, from the surface of action to the depth of being. Training the body cultivates resilience, endurance, and control, shaping habits that flow into the mind. A disciplined mind brings focus, patience, and insight, guiding choices that honor both self and world. And when mind and body are aligned, the spirit awakens to its own wisdom, quiet, unwavering, and luminous. Hidden abilities are often subtle at first. The calm that emerges in chaos, the intuition that whispers before danger, the steadiness that carries one through trials. These are not gifts from outside. They are discovered through discipline, reflection, and practice. Recognizing them is the first step toward true freedom, toward walking a path defined not by fear or doubt, but by the confidence born of knowing one is fully equipped to face what arises. The journey inward is the most profound journey one can take. Strength is not found in force alone. It is cultivated in patience, in repetition, and in the awareness that power is first claimed quietly, then expressed gracefully in the world. There is a quiet that exists beyond noise, a space where the mind becomes still and the heart begins to hear. In this stillness, the world speaks in whispers, revealing patterns and guidance that are invisible to the distracted eye. The Shaolin masters understood this deeply. True insight arises not from movement alone, but from the patient pause between actions, where clarity is born and the unseen becomes known. Distractions are more than interruptions. They are clouds that drift before the sun, muting its light. Every worry, every restless thought, every rush to act too soon can block the subtle signals that guide the chosen path. Yet when stillness is cultivated, these clouds disperse. Awareness deepens, intuition sharpens, and the quiet voice within can be heard with certainty. A simple practice can open this door. Begin by pausing. Set aside even a single breath to center yourself. Close the eyes, let the shoulders relax, and draw the attention inward. Notice the rhythm of breath, the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Do not chase thoughts, do not resist them. Simply allow them to pass like leaves floating on a river. In this space, listen. What arises is not always immediate or loud. Sometimes it is a feeling, a subtle knowing, a gentle nudge that points toward the next step. Through stillness, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. A single moment of quiet can reveal decisions to be made, patterns to be noticed, and truths that were always present yet unnoticed. The power of stillness is not in absence, but in presence, the awareness that life speaks in tones too soft for the restless mind. Mastery begins here, in the calm that observes without judgment, and in the patience that allows guidance to arrive in its own perfect time. Sometimes, life places barriers before us, not to punish, but to teach. A message blocked 3 times is more than coincidence. It is a pattern, a mirror reflecting lessons we have yet to fully embrace. Each obstacle, each delay is a quiet invitation to pause, reflect, and deepen understanding. The world does not simply hand wisdom to the unready. It shapes the seeker through resistance, shaping strength and patience in equal measure. In Shaolin practice, struggle is never an enemy. Every challenge, every moment of frustration is a teacher in disguise. The body pushed to its limits learns endurance. The mind confronted with uncertainty learns clarity. The spirit tested by delay learns resilience. Trials are not punishments to endure, they are tools carefully designed to reveal the depth of one's preparedness. Like a sword forged in fire, the soul is tempered by the heat of experience, emerging sharper, steadier, and more luminous. Resistance often feels heavy, like an invisible weight pressing against intention. Yet it is in this pressure that character is formed. Delays invite patience, failures invite reflection, and obstacles demand focus. Each repetition of struggle offers the opportunity to recognize patterns, to refine responses, and to discover hidden capabilities previously unnoticed. The Shaolin Way reminds us that mastery is not measured by uninterrupted success, but by the ability to rise repeatedly, to move with grace amid adversity, and to remain calm when the world resists. Life's blocks are a silent curriculum, a series of lessons that prepare the chosen for greater insight and action. When a message returns or a door finally opens, it carries more weight, more clarity, because it arrives at a time when the seeker has grown ready. Understanding this transforms every trial into a step forward, every blockage into guidance, and every challenge into a chance to awaken the inner strength that has always been waiting. There is a quiet guidance that speaks without words, a subtle nudge that cannot be measured but only felt. Intuition is not magic, it is the language of the deeper self, the whisper of awareness that rises when the mind is calm and the heart is open. Those who listen closely begin to recognize its patterns, its timing, and its truth. It asks for trust, patience, and presence, for it is easily drowned out by haste, doubt, or distraction. Repeated blocks, delays, and detours are often the universe's way of pointing toward this inner compass. What seems like frustration may be redirection, guiding the seeker to insights unavailable along the first path. Each barrier becomes a teacher, revealing where attention must be refined and where perception has yet to awaken. In these moments, patience is not passive, it is active listening, a willingness to be shaped by experience, and a commitment to grow in alignment with deeper understanding. Discipline strengthens this voice. Just as the Shaolin master trains the body with repetition and the mind with focus, intuition is honed through observation and reflection. The quiet moments spent in stillness, the awareness of patterns in daily life, the careful noticing of cause and effect, all these cultivate sensitivity to the subtle currents that guide action. Over time, the inner voice becomes unmistakable, a clear compass amid uncertainty. Awakening to intuition is a journey inward, a practice of presence, patience, and trust. It is the gift of seeing beyond immediate appearances and feeling the flow of life's unseen design. Each whisper carries wisdom if one is willing to listen, and each nudge points toward alignment with purpose. The more it is honored, the more it grows, transforming hesitation into clarity, uncertainty into insight, and ordinary moments into guidance for the chosen path. Life often appears as a stream of random events, yet beneath the surface, every circumstance reflects the state within. The world acts as a mirror, showing the seeker what the mind carries, what the heart harbors, and what the spirit has yet to understand. Shaolin philosophy teaches that clarity begins not by changing the outside, but by observing and mastering the inside. A turbulent mind reads the world as chaotic. A calm mind sees patterns, lessons, and hidden truths. Self-awareness is the foundation of this insight. The Shaolin masters trained not only the body but the attention itself, refining the mind to perceive subtle currents in every situation. They understood that inner agitation distorts reality, while a disciplined and observant mind interprets events with precision. Each encounter, each challenge becomes a reflection of inner balance or imbalance. By noticing reactions without judgment, the practitioner sees both the mirror and the reflection with clarity. Mindfulness bridges this awareness. Simple practices, watching the breath, observing sensations, noting emotions, train attention to align perception with truth. When the mind slows and focus deepens, ordinary experiences transform into lessons. A harsh word becomes a mirror of impatience, a delay, a reflection of inner resistance, a sudden joy, a glimpse of harmony. Life communicates constantly, yet its messages are subtle, available only to those willing to pause, reflect, and observe without distraction. The mirror of life asks for honesty and presence. It reveals what is concealed beneath surface appearances and invites the seeker to respond with wisdom rather than impulse. In aligning the inner state with discipline, clarity, and calm, the chosen learns to read the world accurately, to act in harmony with its currents, and to see each reflection not as mere coincidence, but as guidance toward mastery of self and circumstance. To be chosen is to carry a weight that is invisible yet undeniable. It is not a title or a privilege, but a calling, an invitation to rise beyond the ordinary and align actions with purpose. Every gift, every strength, every insight comes tethered to responsibility. Mastery is not a tool for indulgence or personal gain. It is a duty to oneself, to others, and to the path that has been entrusted. The Shaolin masters understood that true power is inseparable from service. A warrior's skill is measured not only by the strength of the body or sharpness of the mind, but by the wisdom to wield that power with care. Discipline without compassion is hollow, intelligence without guidance is wasted, and courage without direction can harm rather than heal. Those who are chosen learn to act with clarity, to see the consequences of every decision, and to temper their abilities with moral awareness. Disciplined compassion is at the heart of this teaching. Strength is not displayed for admiration. It is applied to uplift, protect, and illuminate. Every movement, every choice, every effort becomes a reflection of the inner harmony between power and humility. In service, mastery finds its highest expression, not in conquest, but in guidance, clarity, and support for those who seek the way. Responsibility also teaches vigilance. The chosen must remain attentive, aware that influence carries unseen consequences. Inner mastery is meaningless unless it reaches outward, touching the world with intention and care. By embracing responsibility, the path transforms from a solitary journey into a force that shapes life around it, creating ripples of balance, insight, and presence. In this balance of power and service, the chosen one embodies the essence of Shaolin wisdom, strength guided by purpose, discipline tempered by compassion, and mastery devoted to the upliftment of all. Clarity is a quiet flame that lights the path, yet it is not enough to simply see. Wisdom gains its power only when it moves through action, when understanding is transformed into deliberate choice. The Shaolin Way teaches that insight without movement is like water held in the palm, present but unable to nourish or shape. Alignment of purpose and action ensures that the lessons we receive are lived, not merely observed. Divine messages arrive not to impress, but to guide transformation. Each subtle nudge, each pattern recognized, carries an invitation to embody the truth, to step into its energy, to allow life itself to be shaped by the awareness awakened within. Waiting too long, hesitating, or failing to act can dissipate the clarity, turning potential into mere contemplation. The chosen are called not only to understand, but to respond, to move with intention, and to let each decision reflect the insight they have gained. Mindful action is the bridge between knowing and being. It is not rushed or forceful. It flows from discipline, reflection, and presence. Each act becomes a practice, each decision a confirmation of alignment. When the body, mind, and spirit move together with purpose, external life begins to mirror inner intention. Ordinary moments transform into opportunities to apply lessons, refine understanding, and strengthen mastery. This alignment also teaches responsibility and precision. Actions taken with awareness carry weight, they shape character, influence others, and reveal the depth of readiness. Life begins to flow with rhythm rather than resistance, guided by both wisdom and discernment. Purpose and action, fused in mindful execution, transform understanding into living truth, allowing the chosen to navigate existence with clarity, power, and grace, and to manifest the teachings not only within, but in every step taken in the world. Awakening is not a single moment, but a harmonious unfolding of mind, body, and spirit. The Shaolin masters knew that true mastery arises only when these three pillars move in balance, each supporting and strengthening the others. Physical discipline trains the body to respond with precision and endurance. Mental clarity allows the mind to discern truth from illusion. Spiritual openness invites guidance, insight, and connection beyond the self. Alone, each is incomplete. Together, they form the foundation of profound awareness. Shaolin routines embody this integration. Movements are deliberate, flowing with breath and intention, linking strength to mindfulness. Meditation quiets the mind, creating space for reflection and observation. Moral discipline shapes behavior, aligning actions with ethical purpose and inner truth. Each element reinforces the others. The body learns patience through repetition, the mind gains focus through controlled movement, and the spirit deepens as both mind and body cultivate harmony. This synergy creates a vessel capable of receiving wisdom, acting with clarity, and navigating life with balance. The moment when understanding finally reaches expression, when the message that was blocked is revealed, is a sign that alignment has been achieved. It is as if the universe recognizes the readiness of the seeker, the readiness of mind, body, and spirit to carry and embody the truth. This recognition is subtle but unmistakable, like the first light breaking through dawn mist, illuminating what was previously hidden. Integration demands practice, awareness, and patience. It asks for presence in every gesture, every thought, every choice, and invites the seeker to live in full alignment with the lessons they have received. When these elements unite, the chosen not only perceive the guidance meant for them, but also become capable of embodying it fully, moving through life with grounded power, mindful action, and a spirit open to both challenge and awakening. Every delay, every block, every trial you have faced is not a setback, but a quiet preparation. Life shapes the chosen through these moments, guiding you toward awakening, teaching patience, resilience, and insight. Mastery is never a destination. It is a continuous journey of stillness, discipline, intuition, and service. Each day offers the chance to strengthen the body, calm the mind, and open the spirit to deeper understanding. Receive these messages with openness. Trust that timing is divine, that the guidance you are given arrives exactly when you are ready. Step fully into your inner power, the power that has been nurtured through experience, reflection, and patience. Walk with clarity, act with intention, and let every choice reflect the wisdom you have cultivated within. Remember, being chosen carries responsibility, but also the joy of alignment, of living in harmony with the lessons of the universe and the rhythm of your own spirit. Embrace your strength with humility, your insight with compassion, and your journey with trust. May each step you take be guided, each breath grounded, and each moment filled with presence. The path of awakening is yours to walk, moment by moment, fully alive to the power within. If this message has resonated with you, join our community and continue this journey of discovery. Like this video and subscribe to Shaolin Soulfire and allow the wisdom of the ancient path to flow into your daily life. Peace, presence, and clarity guide you always.